What's up, you guys? This is Steven, and I'm back with another lyrical analysis. This time I'll be analyzing the song Born to Be by Ayumi Hamasaki. And this song was used to promote her album Secret. And I actually remember this song during the first part, like when it was originally released. I think around Misunderstood Secret is when I kind of started to when I kind of got into Ayumi sort of. So I remember this song definitely. So with that being said, here's my lyrical analysis. So here I go. Born, parentheses, born to be free since that day. Born to be free since that day. My dreams continue. Okay, so here Ayumi is saying that she was born to be free. You know, you can't put Ayumi in a cage. You know, she ain't gonna be the cage bird that sings. She gonna be like the free bird that flies everywhere. Cause you know, she is the stars. You know, Ayumi was born to be the stars. My dream continues. All right. When we chose to start on our journey, you and I had such open, innocent smiles. Yep, it always starts off like that. When you like the beginning, it's all happy, la 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 la. But sometimes, you know, that all kind of just turns into something else, though. But I'm not sure if that's where you're going with this song. I'm not sure, though. Let's see. Even though it's gotten difficult to laugh like we did back then, earnestly and innocently. Okay, so yeah, Ayumi, she kind of going there with it a little bit. She's talking about the difficult times now because at first everything was all happy and innocent, la la la. But then now things have gotten difficult, and that happens, and that's a part of life, But to laugh like we did back then, earnestly and innocently, she wants to kind of go back to that. And of course, who wouldn't want to go back to that? Who wants you want to go back to the happy days. You don't want to go back to the sad, angry days. See, there are things I understand now. There are things I can see now. Ain't that the truth? Ain't hindsight always 2020? I'm like, when I look back on that, like, really? Really? Like, I wish I could kind of do some things over again. But, life doesn't work like that. You just have to learn your lesson and go on and make sure you don't have to do the same thing. You don't make the same mistake over again. But yeah, I totally understand you there, Ayumi. There's some things like now I do understand. Now I can see. Hindsight is always 2020. So I remember once more that promise I made with you. When we vowed we wouldn't easily give up. Okay, so I guess Ayumi and her boyfriend, boo thing, whatever you want to call him, somebody she made a promise with, and like they're not gonna give up. They are going to push forward and go on together. And she remembers this promise. And I guess that's something that kind of gives her strength and keeps her going. That promise, like she don't want to break that promise. So that is good, Ayumi. That speaks to your character. Because I don't like to break my promises and my word either. Because like if I say something, say I want to say I'm going to, if I say I'm going to do something, like I really do plan to do it. Like I wouldn't have said it if I didn't plan to do it. Like if I said I was going to buy you lunch, then I will buy you lunch. If I said I'm going to punch you, then I will punch you. Um, if you're lucky, if you're lucky enough to get a warning, you know. Let's see. Born to be free. Since that day, my dream continues. Okay. My dream continues too, Ayumi. It's amazing how many mistakes I've made, but I've made sure that at least I don't have any regrets. Okay. All right. She's like, I made a ton of mistakes, but I don't have any regrets. I have some regrets, I guess, in certain situations, but I wouldn't say that that's the theme. That's not the theme, but I will say I probably do have a few regrets about some things. But again, that's a part of life. If somewhere we meet ourselves from back then, let's tell them the future isn't uncertain. Okay, so I'm guessing she's saying if they encounter themselves on this journey, which I'm not sure how unless they're time traveling or something, then tell them. But if you do that, then you're breaking the time. You are changing history, changing things around. Because if you do that, you could change the whole world. We could be enslaved by aliens because you wanted to tell yourself, that the future isn't uncertain. Can you live with that on your conscience, Ayumi? Can you handle that? The whole human race being enslaved by aliens because you had to tell yourself something. It's just something to think about. Someday we'll be able to forgive. Someday we'll be able to laugh. Ain't that the truth? Ain't it the truth, though, Ayumi? I'm telling you, Ayumi, you be preaching it. Preaching it. You need to be up in, like, some Baptist church somewhere preaching because you got the word. Let's see. But someday we'll be able to forgive. Forgiveness is always necessary. You have to be able to forgive. Sometimes it is hard, though. I don't want to act like I'm a Satan, just go around forgiving everyone, just la-di-la. But you have to. You can't take it with you, From a Christian perspective, it's like, God forgives you and Jesus forgives you. And, he's died for you and Jesus died for you and your sins and whatnot. So you can't take it with you because, it's like if God can forgive you for what you've done, then you have to be able to forgive your fellow man or woman for what he or she has done. Someday we'll be able to laugh. Laughter is, food or medicine or whatever you want to call it for the soul. Laughter is always good. If you laugh, you'll probably live a lot longer. It's always good to have a good laugh. Hopefully, you guys get a good laugh from my lyrical analysis videos. Hopefully. Having overcome nights when you hid away and cried, holding your knees, your small back teaches me. Okay, so I'm guessing her boyfriend or whatever, he done got overwhelmed and had suffered from a nervous breakdown or stuff, and the world has gotten the best of him or the better of him at this moment, and he's just like crying in the fetal position. And like I'm guessing, Ayumi, she gotta kind of comfort this dude. Sometimes it's like that. I didn't think it would be like this exactly, but sometimes it is like that. Oh, sorry about that. That was my phone. Anyway, back to business. But yeah, sometimes it's like that. You have, like Ayumi, she's trying to comfort her friend, her boyfriend, or whoever this person is. And you're supposed to, like sometimes it'd be like the other person comforting the person that is like it's Ayumi comforting him, then maybe at another point it's like him comforting Ayumi. So sometimes it's like a back and forth thing. Alright, I already did that part. And I already did that part. And okay, this is the new part. And this is probably at the very end of the song. Born to be free, no matter when. I won't forget my dream. Born to be free, even if today my dream is far away. Again, she's putting it out there. She is born to be free and fly high. You can't hold Ayumi down. She was born to be free. Can't hold her down. No matter when. Let's see. She won't forget her dream. Ayumi, she had a dream. She went for it. That's why she is in the position she is today, because she went for it. Born to be free, even if today my dream is far away. It doesn't seem like your dream is far away. It seems like you accomplished your dream, but I'm guessing you have a different dream. Maybe it's not anything dealing with the industry. Maybe it is something dealing with your career or the industry. Maybe it's a personal dream, like you want to start a family or something. I don't know. Those details weren't presented in this song, but I'm guessing you're still going toward your dream, and that's a good thing, Ayumi. Don't give up on your dream. If you want it, go for it. I'm trying to do that myself. I'm trying to go for what I want and trying to get my situation together so that I can go for what I want. But sometimes it's difficult. You know, it's possible, but it's difficult sometimes. So you just gotta keep trying. You know, keep trying. You know, shout out to Utada for that one. Keep trying. All right, that's all the original lyrics for "Born to Be" by Miss Ayumi Hamasaki. As far as the music video is concerned, the music video isn't anything special. It's actually a little annoying because it's like Ayumi and she's in front of these big bright lights and you can't really see Ayumi a lot of times. I'm like, I want to see Ayumi. Like, this is the Ayumi Hamasaki video. I want to see her. But it's like these lights are just like blocking out her image. And I don't understand what they were trying to do with that other than saying that Ayumi is such a bright star that it's like you can't, like, it's just so bright that it's blinding. But nevertheless, you know, it's Ayumi and then it's her band in the video and they're kind of like rocking out and whatever. And then it's this dude doing interpretive dances in her video as well. And the song kind of has this like maybe bohemian, like hippie-ish type of vibe, like bohemian hippie type of vibe going on. So, you know, like, born to be free. You know, like this whole majestic type of thing. I'm like, okay. I'm kind of imagining them being in like a big field, you know, because it's like Born to be Free, but you're in like a studio. And the studio has, you know, is slightly flooded. You know, there's some water in the studio. Or wherever they're filming this at. But yeah, I kind of imagine them being in the field. And usually Ayumi does kind of, you know, go over the top with her music videos. But I guess this time she might have been in a rush and was like, you know, I don't feel like going all crazy and stuff. Like, you know, just put me in a studio. Let's just film this in like a day or something so I can go on and do whatever else I have to do. And I feel you on that one, Ayumi. I feel shit on that one. So that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. I appreciate the support and the feedback. Until the next video, adios and goodbye for now.